You learn a lot of stuff in the barbershop. And growing up as a kid, I always dreamt of owning a barbershop because of the experience I had.
And that experience led to this. Sporty Cutz off 7 Mile on the west side of Detroit, where they cut it up talking sports. And they chop it up too.
I love to debate sports. I used to love every minute of it. But you also learned about a lot of other things, relationships, politics, like whether you were in style or not. If you wore the wrong clothes in the barbershop, you would get lit up.
Parker cuts no corners when he refers to talking sports. Always a straight shooter, and he draws the line to the truth.
This is why sports debate television is so big, because it's taken from this venue. It really is.
Of all the places that you've worked and lived, this is the only place that you did a barbershop. What's so special about Detroit that made this happen for you?
It is the best thing I've ever done. I've had three things, big things happen to me here in Detroit. The first black sports columnist at the Free Press in 1993. I got married here in 1997 and bought this barbershop in 2002. And there's only one thing still standing 20 years later, and it's the barbershop.
Having a punchline has become common for Parker these days. He has a new love. He does stand-up comedy on the side. However, it's his love for sports and telling those stories that go way back when I first met him 37 years ago, when he was my intern as a student at Southern Connecticut State University, where he was recently honored.
Is it crazy? After all these years, I'm interviewing you.
It is it's surreal. Like, Ronnie, think about, when we met, and this is a true story. When I was in college and I was interning for you, and I saw a young black guy doing sports on television, it made such an impression on me. And then when you allowed me to write the highlights, and then you used it on the air, to this day, I still think about that. Watching you read what I wrote on WTNH Channel 8 in New Haven, and now here it is. I've had my own journalism career of 36 years. Seeing you is wonderful.
And seeing you grow as a journalist is equally good. In Detroit, Ronnie Duncan, Detroit Now News.